What do you see when you look at what is present on screen right now? A cute anime girl, right? In the middle of a park, outside a restaurant, maybe a store, some apartments. You know what I don't see? An unnatural character model, which a user over on Twitter who claims to work in the video game industry went on to claim. And as a direct result, the developer of the new anime game ended up being bullied essentially into removing their tweet for fear of reprisal. Goddamn social media and these internet keyboard warriors, man. Before we go any further though, I do want to give a quick shout out to all of our patrons over on Patreon. While this channel is technically monetized, due to the nature of a lot of the content, Patreon allows for me to at least make something off of these videos, so kudos guys, you guys rock. So, the developer in question was Novect, an indie dev originating within Japan. A tweet was made in excitement of their game showcasing one of their characters. A user, Mayhem, went on to note that the character's legs were a bit much and unnatural, which led Nownors to leave a comment stating that he works in the video game industry. Whenever Japanese designers send us these kind of designs for female characters' legs with inward knees, we reject them as unnatural. I wish they'd do more anatomically correct legs for women. Evidently, he has absolutely no understanding of the culture. This is done very regularly, a stance, a pose that is often taken by Japanese idols, by anime and video game characters, cosplayers. Novect's founder felt the need to reply directly to this, stating, "Walking and posing with the inner toes is a kind of Japanese culture often seen in kawaii, and in fact many young girls do so. We don't feel this is unnatural, it does look too cutesy though. Would be happy if you would not, quote unquote here, correct our culture and the taste of Japanese girls. This is what happens when foreigners do not understand the culture that they're criticizing. You end up being called out like this on a social platform in front of hundreds if not thousands of people and subsequently looking like an idiot." Nownors proceeded to defend his opinion by claiming that it was in fact not his opinion at all and is rather a rule within the company that he works for, even going on to claim that he's posed like this in the past and that this pose in specific, when overly exaggerated, offends people. All of this after saying that he is a part of the harajuku scene and that this still looks unnatural, which I mean, dude, shut up, no. There's no way in hell posing slightly bow-legged is going to offend people. I don't know what the hell this dude is smoking, but he needs to stop because he sounds ignorant as all hell. After applying a single time, the founder forgot where he left his spine and opted to immediately change his stance. Understand that there are different cultures and some of them are unacceptable. We don't intend to be careless in order to offer our games globally. Not sure how to deal with the girl with the inner legs though, but we are going to be careful about the expressions in the game. Nownors attempted to offer some guidance for the development team with his infinite knowledge working for an unnamed, in his words, big game company. In closing, the Japanese developer responded by thanking the passive-aggressive commenter who has done nothing but repeatedly attempt to diminish the works of the studio, saying, "I understand the intent. I also tweeted about it, but the video is playing quite fast and could be seen as exaggerated. We're in the process of creating the motion as well, so we plan to adjust it so it looks more natural. In any case, glad for the input, thanks." The tweet has since been deleted and replaced by a new one featuring a different character entirely due to the original being derailed. I can honestly say though that the studio and their founder have handled this exceptionally well. Sure, the founder seems to have immediately caved to the internet troll, which is a shame. Sometimes you gotta just take the criticism. There will always be people that criticize you, that criticize your work. Be proud of what you've done, be proud of what you've accomplished and your culture. Ignore the ignorant haters. They're not your target demographic anyway.